Well, another game, another win for the Yankees. 10-3 over the Houston Astros. The Yankees pummeled Justin Verlander and gave up 7 runs. The Yankees. And Luis Hill, second start in a row, outdueled an ace. He outdueled Corbin Burns last time, and he outdueled Justin Verlander now. And slowly but surely, his command is getting better. When he's coming off Tommy John, the more time he spends away from Tommy John, the better his command is going to be. He's got a big arm, so I like what I'm seeing there. And again, like Velp deep, Dugo went deep, Stanton went deep, and it was just an endless barrage of hits and home runs. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. My man Mike and my man Maz is here. Consul Yeti's here. Tiffany, hello, how are you? I'm glad we won too. Sean Browning's in the house. Greg DM Wink. Wink. What's up, baby? Nosebleeds in the house. Clemens is here. Yankee Mike. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, I know. I mean, I think we can all agree it's time to fire Boone and fire Cashman. Give up 3 runs to the Astros. Yeah. 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 Again, that was. I mean, that would have been a scoreless ninth had they not made that error had Bird not made that error with Rizzo. So, but it was a very good game against Justin Verlander. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer regardless, but it doesn't matter. But Gil, yeah, I mean, and Verdugo, exactly 100%. He immediately responded to Hill's mistake, 100% with a nice 3-run shot. It's fantastic, and Giancarlo Stanton with a laser beam home run, line drive laser beam home run. So it's just fantastic. I mean, it really, really, really is. And again, I hope the Yankees, have another good game tomorrow. I just hope they continue to play the Astros hard because the Astros play them really hard in Yankee Stadium. So it's nice to see them off to a good start here. For those of you who haven't heard, the Yankees made some roster moves before the game, right? They moved Birdie's rehab up from Double A to Triple A, relief pitcher, Birdie. And then Oswald Peraza has officially started his rehab now. He's going to start playing a rehab game starting in Single A. And Taylor Trammell has been outrighted to Triple A. He's on the Triple A roster. So though they made 3 roster moves before the game started. But again, and the Orioles lost, Joe. Nice. All right. It's a game the Yankees pick up right there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit those thumbs up if you don't mind. And I would agree with Consigliere too. He probably goes one of the guys from that. I said this like I don't know. 'Cause they have 3 relievers that are scheduled to come back. I don't know that there are 3 relievers that I would move on from for these guys. I'm wondering like who in the world and Tonkin's probably one of them. But who else are going to move after that? Is my question. You know, it's absolutely correct. The murderous Rose in the house. Right. Right. What else we got here? Randy is, and I am him. What's up, Randy? What is good, Randy? Macho Man. Browning is in the house, baby. And we definitely feasted on Verlander, man. That's exactly what they needed to do. Exactly what they needed to do. Yeah, man. Handed his ass to him. Yep. And the right guys are beating up on the Astros, man. They really, really are. It's very, very good to see. So, right, the Q's is in the house. Yeah, we're 315. What's up? Kenneth Salter, what's good, Kenneth? What's the good word? Josh is in the place too. Yeah, Chris Schmidt. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are 5-0 against Houston this year, Fortran. That's right. I'll take that any day of the week. Ken is here too. What's happening, my friend? Yes, indeed. Yeah, tie for. I mean, again, exactly. Tie for first. Yankees are playing good baseball. They are playing good baseball. So the Yankees didn't call up anybody yet, Sean. They didn't call up anybody. They moved some rehab assignments around. They haven't called anybody up. As far as that I know of, at least. But your relievers are set to come back. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh, exactly. Got to keep the pedal to the metal. You got that right, Brandon. You got that right. Ken Zilla's here too. I don't know what they're gonna do, Kenzel. Honestly, like, you know, will they move Nestor Cortez? I have no idea what they're gonna do. You know, my goal comes back. I have no idea. Good. Thankfully, they have a little bit of time, so which is good. No, he wasn't. They just hit him. You know, they hit him hard, Verlander today. Really, really hard. He gave up 7 runs. Nice to see. Al's in the house. Lorenzo. What is good? Jack in the house. Jack Daniels. What is good, my friend? Big buddies here too. Yeah. Yeah, this rotation is going to be very good once Coles is back here and we're full strength, man. It's going to be fantastic. DM. Absolutely fantastic. And they're doing a good job at holding the rotation together right now, holding the fort down. I'm very impressed with the starters. You know, 8 in a row, 8 straight wins against the Houston Astros. That's what I'm talking about, Consigliere. Good observation right there. That's a good look. Kenneth. Yeah. Peanuts in place too. It's a party now. Peter Risberg's here too. A lot of we got a party. All the families up in here, man. I love it. Yeah, Chad. I mean, let's see who they face tomorrow. Let's see who the Yankees face tomorrow. They won 10-3 today. Tomorrow it's going to be 7:05 game again. Spencer Arrighetti versus Carlos Rodon. I expect a rebound start from Carlos Rodon too. He got hit pretty good by the Orioles last time. Spencer Arrighetti is 0-3 with an 8.27 ERA. Carlos Rodon is 2-2 with a 3.68. But again, I'm not saying anything because these guys with 80 ERAs come in here and they pitch like Sandy Koufax against the Yankees. So I'm hoping that's not the case tomorrow. I hope Rodon holds the fort down, and the Yankees bats hold the fort down. So you know. Yeah, I mean, Verlander's had a hell of a career, especially when against the Yankees too. But they're bound to, and I enjoy every time they put a hurting on him. I really, really do. It's a lot of fun when they do that. Yeah, Demon D is in the building. Texas Buckeye is in the. All the made men in Texas are here now. Texas Buckeye, Consigliere, we got Clemenza. All the made men in Texas are in the place right now. Yeah. Texas has the fort held down, holding a fort down, baby. I see, Gordon. How are you? Great. You got that right. It's a great game. It's a fantastic game. Go auto sales. What's up, Josh? Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Go Yankees. Yeah, man. Yeah. I saw that. Wilson Contreras out of Milwaukee. I saw that, Jack. Did he break his arm or something like that? He's got a fracture? Yeah. I did see that. No. Astros are trash can royalty. I don't even know who the manager is now. Now that Dusty Baker's retired. Look at that. Most of the American League East lost today. The Jays, the Orioles, and the Red Sox. I saw the Jays were getting pounded by the Phillies. I did see that. Yeah. I mean, I hope so, nosebleed. We'll see if they do 6 starters. See what I'm really curious to see what they do. I really, really am. No. Yeah, Cole's making good progress. He made 17 pitches on the mound the other day, average 89. He was in the low 90s for a couple of them too, and he felt good the next day. So that's what matters. Yep, that's right. The made men are in the house, Buckeye. You know it, baby. You know it, sir. That's right. Mhm. Yes, they did. They got that right. They blew the fort up. Yeah, Verlander's got 255 career wins. Yeah, I can't see him getting to 300. I can see him getting to maybe 270, something like that. But I mean, either way, he's your first ballot Hall of Famer right now. So is Max Scherzer. So is Clayton Kershaw. So is Miguel Cabrera. So is Albert Pujols. I mean, A couple of guys that retired recently are all going to be first ballot Hall of Famers. I think. I'd be shocked if they're not. I mean, I would. I mean, even Yadi Molina, I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer too. So, but to me, if Yadi Molina goes to the Hall of Fame, then Jorge Posada should get consideration to the Hall of Fame too. You know, yeah, well, I'm curious. I mean, I hope Clark Schmidt continues to take his next step in his development too. So we got a pretty good rotation right now. Pretty good rotation. We really, really did. So, yeah, yeah. There, NFE didn't say. Is NFE in the house? I didn't see him. You in here, brother? Taz Pedro, baby. What is good? This is the how we want to play the Astros. This is how we want to play them. Let's just hopefully win tomorrow and we win another series. That would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. No. Is that what happened? JD Martinez swung at a pitch. Contreras committed a catcher's interference and got struck on the forearm. Ah, well, that's catcher's fault, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Prasada was old school. 315. He was old school. He was a classic. He really, really was. Vlad Guerrero Sr. never wore batting gloves either. I like those guys that don't wear the batting gloves. I mean, those guys are straight up old school gangster, man. I love it. Yeah. Beating up around there. Yes. Yeah, he is Buckeye. I'm telling you, like this is. And, I said this the other day, considering like Verdugo's not only making a strong case to return, but he's going to make it harder for them. Right now, there's and Aaron Boone said today in about 2 weeks, Jason Dominguez is going to start rehab games. So, which is an encouraging sign. But um, there's no spot for him anywhere. There's absolutely no spot for Jason Dominguez when he's done when he's done rehabbing. Which is crazy. It was absolutely crazy. I'm curious to see like, and again, I think the only way to get him on the team this year is if there's an injury to either an outfielder or Stanton at DH or something like that, and in which case it would create an opening for Jason Dominguez. But aside from that, there's no way for him to play. Yeah, which is crazy, but it's true. It really, really is crazy. Yeah, yeah, man. But this is a perfect beatdown tonight. The hands of the Yankees, absolutely perfect beatdown. They needed that. We needed that. So, it always feels better when the Yankees win. When we go live after a Yankees win, it always feels better than going live after a Yankees loss. It really, really does. You know, um, but it's Jack. I mean, it's a good question. Do I think they re-sign Verdugo and actually Dominguez gets traded? I honestly, I don't think they have the appetite to trade Dominguez. But look. I'm not putting it past anybody. But like, who would they trade Dominguez for? Is the question, right? But I Verdugo's definitely making a case. He's making it hard for them to move on from him. That's for sure. That's exactly what we want too. No, honestly, that's what we want. You know, yeah, exactly. Attack for most runs against Verlander. I mean, that's right. Constantly, that's right. Well, we can do that this weekend if you want to build another team with the cards, Buckeye. That's a good idea. Maybe we'll do that Saturday night. Build another team with the cards if you're up for it. Uh, Dominguez or Jones. No, I wouldn't trade Spencer Jones either. I wouldn't trade Jones or Dominguez. And those are going to be that's our version of Kyle Tucker and Jordan Alvarez. Like, in all honesty, that's our Ronald Acuna and our as the Albies. Like that's our version of the two young studs. So um, got to keep those guys. Absolutely have to find a way to play them. Pedro wants to teach Hill how to throw a slower changeup. I mean, look, any opportunity you get to learn from Pedro, you know, um, is not a bad, isn't as a good is a good thing. Is a good thing. As an undersized guy, he had one of the most magical, greatest pitching arms I've ever seen. Pedro. He's one of the best right-handed pitchers in our whole generation. So Seattle for Kirby, a young starter, Jack. To who? You mean Jack? You mean for who would you move to Seattle for Kirby, a young starter? Oh, good, Brandon. Keep bringing the knowledge, man. Yeah, exactly. That's this is one thing the Yankees have done way too much. Back in the Steinbrenner years, was trade away our future. Honestly, you didn't miss anything right now, Jonathan. We're just talking about people excited about Dominguez coming back soon. He's got the 2-week timetable to start rehab. Boone gave it to him, or announced it today. And but there's no spot for him to play for Duke. I mean, for Dominguez right now, no spot for him. Yeah. Birdie, yeah, when Birdie's good, Andrew, yes. Aside from that error he made, he's a solid player. He's a solid get by the Yankees. I'm glad he's back here. And again, I think that once DJ's back, DJ and Birdie can give some guys a break, which will be good. Jesse's in the house. What's good, Jesse? You know, yes, indeed. Yeah, Pedro and Randy Johnson were teammates together in Montreal for the Expos, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Pitching by no bats. What would our bat be going to Toronto for one of their pitchers? That's my question. Harold, I'm 50-50 on that right now. It's got to be complimentary to Garrett Cole coming back, right? So, I mean, anything that pales in comparison to that, I probably don't see him because they've got Will Warren to come up. They've got Clayton Beater to come up. So, I think if they acquire a starter, he's got to be better than those guys. But that's just my take on it right now. So, I think Cole returned mid-June on Jonathan. He's not eligible to return off the IL until May 27th, but um, I think he's going to get some rehab games, and then they're going to play it smart with him. So I'm going to say mid-June for Pedro. Excuse me, for Cole. Maybe right around when they're going to play the Dodgers or something like that, mid-June, mid to late June. Torres. Yeah, we're going to have to give more than Torres to Seattle for pitching. And they have the problem with Seattle now is they have their second baseman. Forgot his name. Is it Polanco? Well, they got their second baseman in a trade this offseason. Um, yeah, Brian Wu. I mean, a bunch of these guys, Logan Gilbert, their Mariners starters look pretty darn good. They do look pretty good. You know, Verdugo had a game. He had a great game today on both sides of the ball. Yep, Yankees were Pedro's daddy. Pedro, he did enough damage to the Yankees as well, but they started paying him back. And then once they started paying him back, then it was stopped, which is a-okay with me. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's right now. I put out earlier today. I put out 4 interesting trades that teams should consider before the deadline. And the Yankee trade I have is with the Texas Rangers for Ezekiel Duran. Ezekiel Duran is a utility guy. He plays multiple infield positions and the outfield too. He's 24 years old. He's got several, I think 5 years of control left. Texas. He's the guy that the Yankees sent to Texas for Joey Gallo, which eventually turned into Clayton Beater. So, but he's one of the fastest players in baseball. And our biggest problem right now is we run into too many double plays. So I want to bring in somebody who can not only provide them versatility, but can make it harder for them to double up. And he's one of the top 20 fastest players in baseball, Ezekiel Durant. So if there's any way they could pry him away, he's the type of guy I would. He's the type of trade I would make. He's the type of guy I would make. Trade I would make. Extra, I mean, well, Manuel, I mean, aside from the three guys that are getting back, I don't know. Manuel, I mean, it's a good question. Because they do have three guys coming back: Tommy Kahnle, Scotty Frost, and Lou Trevino. Beyond them, I don't know. I really don't know. I remember Pascual Perez and Molina Perez, Jack. Heck yeah, I remember those guys. Jerry Carroll's, heck yeah, man. Hmm. Yeah, DM. I think they're gonna pay Soto. They're gonna pay him. They know they gotta pay him. You know, the people will be rioting in the streets. Will burn the freaking stadium down if they don't pay this guy. You know. Yeah. So I mean, Duran is a guy that I would try to get back here if they could, if they could. Uh, and he's a guy, yeah, exactly. I mean, hit and run. He's a solid hitter. He's a stolen base threat. So he would represent another speedy weapon on the base pass for the Yankees. So and somebody that's speedy can help break up a lot of double plays. Then that's the type of guy I want here. And with his utility capabilities, his infield and outfield, I mean that provides versatility to the bench too. You know. Yep. Excuse me, I'm yawning. Um. Well, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Schmidt might be a bullpen addition. Cortez might be a bullpen addition. I don't know. One of those guys might be a long reliever for all we know. Could be. Nah, I think Soto's fine, Wink. I think Soto's fine. But I'm not surprised. Took him out for precautionary reasons. Got to protect them. Got to protect them. Smack that like button, gang. Yes. Yes, indeed. Smash that like button if you haven't done that yet, please. I appreciate it. But heck yeah, man. Clemenza, go have a great night. I'll wrap this up in a minute, too. But it's good to be on here celebrating with my crew after a momentous Yankee win. 10-3 butt kicking of the Houston Astros. They ran through Justin Verlander. Exactly the type of game we need to see. Right? Shoot, I'll take that any day of the week. Get the dude from the A's. The problem is that he plays the outfield because I don't know where would he play here. This is one reason why Ezekiel Duran gives me intrigue because he can play second and he could be a guy that could potentially replace Gleyber Torres. He can also play third, so gives him versatility. You know, I heard Chisholm too, Emmanuel, and he's pretty fast as well. I don't know how much it would cost, but I think a guy like Ezekiel Duran probably has more versatility than Chisholm right now. But I don't know. We'll see. Jazz Chisholm is somebody I'm keeping my eye out on too. Hmm. Yeah, that's right. Leave the gun and take the cannolis. Exactly. Leave the gun. Take the cannolis. That's right. Going over there, then get Danish on the boulevard. The boulevard. That's right. Tell me, Yankees. Yeah, look through Brandon Drury, Martin Prado, Lyle Overbay, Steven Drew. Yeah, I mean that's is one of the weaker. I remember that too. One of the weaker lineups that the Yankees have had. So we are fortunate right now to have the lineup that we do. We really, really are, and I'm thankful that they have this lineup. For the most part every day, and I feel blessed watching this team. We got 57 likes. I'm gonna try to get to 100 if we can. Smack that thumbs up, gang. If you haven't done that yet, please. Let's try. We always try to get over 100 on the live streams. Always helpful. But I wouldn't be surprised if Chisholm gets traded. Kinsella, like maybe AJ Puck, maybe Andrew Nardi, a couple of relievers, and a guy like Jess Chisholm getting moved from the Marlins. I wouldn't be surprised if the White Sox made a bunch of moves. They've already said they're gonna probably trade for Eric Fetty, Mike Clevenger, maybe Garrett Crochet, some of their bigger names. So I'd be curious to see, who they're gonna try to bring in. They need to resurrect some farm, okay? And they gotta go to men of prospects for Dylan Cease, but it's not enough. This team is in the sewer right now. So I need some young dynamic prospect capital here to start to facilitate a little bit of a rebuild. Yeah, I hope so. Wink. A series sweep, baby. Sign me up, baby. Sign me up. But yeah, a lot of people saying Jazz Chisholm. Yep. Yes, indeed. Why do I think was 7 versus Verlander? Boom. To like compare play. So, I don't know. Jack, it's a good question. Cabrera came in late in the game, so yeah, I think he wanted to stick with the lineup that was working. Rizzo just hit a walk-off home run, so not a walk-off home run, excuse me, walk-off base hit. So, and again, this lineup for the most part with Verdugo back at cleanup is working. So I think they want to stick with what's familiar and what's working. I think, but beyond that, I'm guessing that's probably part of the logic. Maybe not the full story as to why Cabrera's not playing more right now. Why he's coming later in the game with Rizzo back and Birdie back. So um, I don't know if we'll ever get the direct answer from them. I don't know. I really don't. Yeah. But yeah. Who else? We got? 60 likes. All right. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Good evening. 40 likes to get to 100. Anybody hasn't hit that thumbs up yet, please do. Please do. It's totally Cashman's fault, Ken. You know that. You know that. Oh boy, people are getting clever now. He's not our Achilles heel. Henry Hill's a good. Oh boy, you going Ray Liotta on us? Word life, you're going Ray Liotta. Wow. All right. That's clever. It's clever. I like it. Thank you so much, my friend, for the super chat. I always appreciate you, the generosity. I always appreciate it. Consigliere, have a great night too, my friend. Always a pleasure. I love having you guys on. Love celebrating with you guys. Celebrating the Yankees win again. Thank you, Buckeye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bobby Wood, imagine that, Godzilla. Shoot. I don't think they were gonna move. I wouldn't move Hill. Sean, I wouldn't move him in a deal. I wouldn't. That's just me though. But, but I think any move that the Yankees make is probably going to be improving around the margins move, unless something substantial happens and they need to make a big move. They have a lot of reinforcements coming back, so I'm why this is the problem, Buckeye. Right, scoring too many runs. I don't think Boone's really being sensitive to the feelings of the teams and the team's fans. There's a reason for firing him. It's being insensitive, man. Seriously. Gosh. Hmm. Would I trade one of Jones or Dominguez for who, Kenzilla? Bobby Witt? No, I don't think we need to because we have Anthony Volpe. So where would you play Volpe? That's the other problem. Like I wouldn't trade Jones or Dominguez for a guy that we don't need. At a position we don't need. You know what I mean? So that's I think the thing. And I have a special guest coming on. My guy NFE's in the house.
What's up? What's up? What's up to Jason? What's up to everybody in the chat? How we feeling?
Feeling pretty good. We have to win at 10-3.
Yeah.
What else is there to say about Fire Boone and Fire Cashman?
Yeah, well, definitely fire Boone for putting in Michael Tonkin in there and him giving up 2 runs there in the 9th. How dare he? And fire Cashman too while we're at it.
Fire Cashman for John Birdie making that error and the
Yeah.
ninth. Otherwise, it would have been a scoreless ninth. But he made that error, so you got to fire Cashman. You got to do it.
Yeah, no, definitely. But Jason, we don't welcome other people's opinions or anything like that. So
No, no, of
we don't.
course not. We never do.
Yeah, I hope that person's watching too.
Oh man, I wonder. It's. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no doubt. But you know what, man? On a serious note, great performance by the Yankees. The bats were alive. They shut Verlander down. Luis Hill pitched another great game. What more can you say? I don't know what you guys were talking about, but um,
He outdueled Corbin Burns last time. He outdueled Verlander tonight.
yeah, he's a legend killer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, listen, Ken, I did
yeah.
not see. I did not see this Boone waving off Volpe's steal attempt. I did not see that. Did you see that? I didn't see that.
Did you
Uh,
see Boone? I didn't.
I
I
saw
didn't see that personally.
I saw Birdie stealing a base. I saw Volpe going deep. I saw Stanton with not that freaking line drive home run. I saw Verdugo with that nice home run. All I know is we scored 7 runs off Verlander, and that makes
Yeah.
me happy.
Oh, dude, yeah, you and me both, man. And you bring up Stanton. I don't know what's with this talk of Yankees fans talking about benching him and DFAing him once Dominguez comes back. Like, I have no problems with Dominguez, obviously. I want to see Dominguez. I do. But
Yeah,
I don't know what's with all this Giancarlo Stanton hate.
it's I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, his stats are better than Judge's right now. So like, I don't know
Yeah.
let's let's
Yeah.
chill. He's healthy too, which is a good thing. When he's healthy, he'll give us 30, 35 home runs like this. So
Yeah, because it's just like so many people, like so many fans in the offseason, they were already talking about DFAing him and I'm like, let the season play itself out
yeah.
before. Yeah, we know he's a streaky hitter, but let's see what he does.
Mhm.
I mean, they're already paying him a boatload of money, but I don't know. Some people are saying that they see the Yankees DFAing him. I don't see it. I really don't.
I can't see them DFAing him and eating $90 million.
Yeah,
I can see it. Not when he's hitting like the way he's hitting. It doesn't make any sense to DFA him. And like people seem to forget if we DFA him, we still have to eat that money. So we have to pay every dime of it if we DFA him.
right.
And that doesn't go away. It doesn't go off the payroll and say, "Oh, let's go sign somebody else." No, we eat all the money. So that's an important part of the tail here now. And you're in the eighth, and Boone didn't want Volpe to sit him. I I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't notice it honestly,
I
but
don't know either. I mean, I know. If I hope Volpe just continues to hit, continues to do the things, and I hope he gets to the point where he can steal and hit at the same time. So
yeah, I really think they really need to move Volpe back down in the lineup, man.
yeah, same thing. I would have him at probably a 5.
Put him at 5 or 6.
Yeah,
I think he does. I think he'll do much better there.
yeah,
Um,
agree.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly, Ken. It wasn't a homer; it was a line rocket. Yeah, I mean that thing left the stadium in like 2 seconds. Like he hits the ball harder than anybody I've ever seen. It's like it's remarkable to watch. Like sometimes I can't even tell. I was like, "What do you mean it's a home run?" Oh yeah, it's been in the stands for 3 seconds. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I don't realize he goes to the stands that quickly, but he does. So it's the
when,
highest base velocity in baseball every single year. John Stanton.
yeah. When he hits a home run, it's a home run, man. Like
Yeah.
it's like a rocket.
Yep.
A
There's
ro-
no there's no these little squeakers for John Stanton.
no,
I don't think I've
no.
ever seen a squeaker with him.
Yeah, and you know what, man? I think this is the healthiest Stanton that we have seen so far. I think this slim down version of Stanton is really benefiting him.
Yes, indeed. And look, we need it. Keep him healthy. Contributing to the team. I'll take it if he continues to be healthy. I really will take it, man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I was talking to Joey from the shift earlier about this, and like, I understand the appetite for Dominguez is coming back. You know, Boone announced today that in 2 weeks he's going to start rehab games. So okay, but the problem is, there's no room for him on the team right now.
Yeah.
Where would he play? Where would he play?
That's the question. Where would he play? I mean, there's some fans even talking about trading Dominguez, but I'm like, wait a second. I was like, weren't you the same people that were asking for this guy to come up?
Yeah, I
That
mean, where are we going to trade him to? What are we going to trade him for? Like, that's the question. Like,
yeah, because I mean, I feel like the Yankees are, they're in a dilemma. You know what I mean? They have so many players, and it's just like, how do you play these guys all at the same time? It's a great problem to have. They haven't had this problem in a really, really long time, as you know. You know,
no,
uh,
they have 6 guys coming back. 6 guys coming back. I can't even think of 6 roster moves they would make to clear room for these guys. Like
I know when Birdie comes back, for example, I can see them moving on from Tonkin.
that, I could see.
Yeah, right. And when Canely comes back, I mean,
Who are they gonna option at DFA? I can't think of anybody.
I mean, it's like I don't. You would think Marinaccio, but I don't think it'll be him.
He's pitching well.
Yeah, he's pitching well. Some people are saying maybe they could maybe not get rid of, but maybe DFA Ferguson. But I feel like Ferguson's slightly improved.
Yeah, he's getting better too. I wouldn't DFA him either.
Yeah. No, I love this dilemma that they're in because it's a great dilemma that they're
Mhm.
in. And I say it over and over again. I see a vision. I am envisioning uh, Dominguez, Spencer Jones, Soto, and Judge all playing together.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen.
it's gonna be fantastic, man. It really, really is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah,
So I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I hope they do it. I really hope they have to figure out a way to do it. And that'll be their young, dynamic nucleus, right? I
yeah,
mean, what is Spencer Jones? 22. Like
something. Yeah,
Dominguez is 21. So like Austin Wells is 25. They have a young nucleus, a young, very dynamic nucleus. And
yeah. No doubt. And
yeah,
I guess the other big question is because I read an article yesterday and I discussed this on my live stream this morning. And some of the folks in the chat were kind of going back and forth. And I'll ask you this, man, when Cole gets back, right? Who goes to the bullpen, right? Because this article that I read, they were suggesting between Hill and Schmidt, and both have been the best in that rotation. Like those are the two guys that have been the best in the rotation, and these are
yeah,
two guys I knew. Like people had confidence. Well, some folks had confidence in Hill. Some folks had zero confidence in Schmidt. They didn't think Schmidt was worth anything. That he's more of a bullpen guy. But who do you move back? Like that's the big question.
I don't know. I mean, like, and then you think Nestor Cortez, but he's throwing a pretty good game
Yeah.
recently too. Like, you want to protect him, but then you have all these other guys in long relief. So I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I really don't. Like, I don't even know who they're gonna move to make room for Cole.
That's
I
what
have
I'm saying.
no idea. No idea.
You know, and I also was reading, and I'm sure you read it too, that the White Sox are going to shop their players at the deadline.
Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, because their season's shot. So, do you think the Yankees get one of their pitchers? Maybe do you think the Yankees trade for any pitchers or at the deadline? I feel like they don't have to make any moves, assuming that everything goes well, that these guys stay healthy, because they have so much depth. It's like it's not even funny, man.
I think my personal take is if Cole comes back and he's healthy and
Right.
he's Derek Cole, then they won't make any pitching move. That's my gut tells me, but you never know, man. Could be wrong. I could be way
Yeah.
off.
And that's the thing, right? With Cole, I know we know he's making progress,
Yeah,
right? And he's made great progress, and things are going well for him. And he pitched off the mound again,
yeah.
and it sounds like he's doing. The elbow's holding up. He's going to play some rehab games. Um, Now, the main thing is once he makes his major league start, his season debut, how's his elbow going to hold up? That's going to be the main
Yeah.
concern. That's going to
And
be the main focus.
how many pitches are they gonna let him throw? He didn't really get a spring. So,
Not,
like,
yeah.
is he gonna take all of June to build his spring? We just don't know.
Mhm.
Don't know. But I didn't mean if the Yankees pitchers are playing well, I would not rush Cole. I would not rush Cole. Like
Oh,
I
no, and yeah, you don't want to rush Cole, and Cole is not rushing himself. That's the thing. Uh,
Mhm.
Cole's like, I'm gonna, he knows his body. He was the one that
Yeah, he's
spoke
smart.
about his elbow not being right.
Mhm.
So, Cole's a smart player. He's
Yep.
not gonna put himself in a danger. But the crazy thing with this rotation, man, they are doing so well without Cole. Like, that's the bizarre thing. You
True.
know, there wasn't a lot of fans had zero confidence in this rotation.
A lot of people were upset when we got Stroman and not Yamamoto and not Blake Snell. Remember that people were like outraged.
Yeah.
So,
So my thing with Strowman was this at the time I was like, I don't want the guy because he's got a bit of an attitude problem. But then the fact that he really wanted to come play for the Yankees and the fact that he straightened everything out with Cashman, and he took a pay cut to come play,
mhm,
and he was so excited, and you saw that during spring training. You see him right now in the dugout. He's always like the first one to jump out when they hit a home run,
mhm,
and that kind of energy. I'm like, and even prior to the season starting, I'm like, when they signed him, I said, you know what? Fine. You know what? I accept this. Let the man pitch well. As long as he pitches well, go
mhm.
for it. I don't
He's
care.
he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
Uh huh.
Like I have no complaints from Marcus Stroman. I have no complaints about Alex Verdugo. Zero, zero. You know, I'm glad the Yankees have both. I really am.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going to happen after this year in terms of like Verdugo, but I know we still have Trent Grisham, who's an elite glove. Um, flying around here, like some kind of bug. Um, something's flying. I don't know what the hell it is. But and it's 16, 10, 10 more percent. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Cole might be back mid to late June. Yeah, I mean, Steven, I think you're probably spot on with that, right? Probably spot on with that. I think I don't know. I mean, and then Buckeye saying here too, we can't waste Judge and so is current. Exactly.
Oh
And I
no.
don't think we will. I don't think we will. So, and yeah, and the text, I mean, I don't know if you're referring to a good amount of cold pitches, but like, I think they're going to start him conservatively and build him to the point where he can pitch well and recover well and everything too. So, and Yamamoto's been up and down, Lou, but I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know if he'd be doing that in the AL.
Yeah, the Dodgers couldn't have their $325 million man, and you know what? The AL West, they're not. I wouldn't call them a very strong division. Not really.
Yeah, not right now. It's
Yeah.
definitely,
Um.
it's definitely not. Well, this is
But
true too, Ken. Yeah, I mean, no damage. Tanaka did have a partial tear of a UCL. Never got Tommy John, but it was also never the same either.
yeah,
Once he was diagnosed with that partial tear of his UCL. So that was a dangerous game that he played, but it worked out. But he was not. He was an abbreviated version of the Tanaka we knew. So I get it,
hmm
and let's fly around
I just think that I
here.
just think well, I that's great. I know it's a sore elbow with no damage to his UCL, but I'm just still funny about elbows. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
When it
I
comes
mean,
to pitch, I just
this
feel
this is our ace, man. Our Cy Young Award winner. Like we need him at the top. So I'm always gonna worry. Like I want to make sure that he comes out of a start feeling good. I want to make sure that he's healthy, like the day after and the day after and the day after. So like no news will be good news in terms of for Garrett Cole. So
I agree, and
and
I like
and like he's a
Tom.
smart, thoughtful guy too. He's gonna do it the right way. He's not gonna get ahead of himself.
Yeah, And I like Stephen B's comment here: Yamaha and Dodgers can kick rocks and get bent in playoffs.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah. I mean, look, the Padres just added Luis Arias, so like, they're going to be quietly
They'll
going after
build.
the Dodgers. Yeah, and I could see the Padres adding a starter at the deadline, like a Paul Blackburn or something like that. I could see them doing that.
Yeah, I could see them. I could see them talking with the White Sox again about getting one of their guys, one of
Yeah, I
their
could see that.
guys on the pitching staff.
I could
They
see.
could get Dylan Cease. So
Yeah, Cease. Yeah, they can get Crochet. They can get another starter. Like you never know.
I like
Cash.
Crochet, man. That guy, I like Garrett Crochet.
Yeah, me
Cash.
too. Yeah. Yeah, I like Crochet. He'd be a good reliever. I'm wondering like how many guys the White Sox are going to offload. I wonder how many guys that the Marlins are going to get rid of. And a couple of teams like the A's, even the Diamondbacks, if they continue to not play well, I could see the Diamondbacks making some moves too.
Sure.
Even Montgomery's only if they're on a 1 year deal,
Yeah,
so
I know.
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, if the Diamondbacks continue to stay under 500, then they can move guys.
Yeah, Monty. I know Montgomery is. He's pissed because of the fact that he didn't get the contract that he was looking for. I mean, he ended up firing Scott Boras as a
Yep.
result. But
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though, man. As far as American League teams go, in the Central, I mean, you know, the Guardians are doing pretty good, but they lost Stephen Kwan is out for like 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
But watch out for the Royals.
Yep.
Um,
Quietly getting better.
yeah, because they have a really good team, and they almost traded for Arias. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I mean, I can see them being pretty active at the trade deadline. So,
Oh, absolutely.
but yeah, they were runners up for Luis Arias. So, and but I mean, a pretty big get for the Padres. Pretty big get for them. And I don't think they're done. I don't think they're done.
No, the Padres, they're like I said, they're a team to watch out for. I mean, there's a few teams out there, that you got to watch out for them. Like the Royals are one. The Tigers, watch out for the Tigers. They have a pretty decent young team that's pretty scrappy. I'd say give them another year or two. You'll see them be contenders.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Monty pitches tomorrow for you guys. All right, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooklyn Juice. I hate how those channels say they have friends in Yankee front office. Channel's not named this channel. Yeah, the ones that peddle all this real talk. Hate when they say they have all these connections and all these people, right? Brooklyn Juice,
Mhm.
right? Real talk. Okay, whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah, Royals, Padres, Reds. I mean, yeah, Reds. And these are the teams I could see them making sneaky trades at the deadline, like and getting some valuable pieces from teams that are just terrible. Like the White Sox look like they have some couple of valuable pieces. The Rockies too. Like
Yeah, the Rockies, you know what, man? The only player I wouldn't mind getting from the Rockies, and no, it's not Kyle Freeland, and yes, I am referencing a certain someone because they mentioned Kyle Freeland. But Ryan McMahon would be a great player to have, but I doubt the Rockies trade him.
yeah, I would agree. I mean,
He's a good third baseman.
I was talking to Mazda from Fortran, and he was talking about Ryan McMahon, the third baseman. Like he's
Yeah.
actually on a 6 year, $70 million. He's on a really good contract,
Hmm.
young, and he could be a guy that could provide value on the third base side for teams.
Yeah, I do like Ryan McMahon. He's I did I yeah, I am a fan of Brian, or not Brian, but Ryan McMahon. He's one of the few good players on the Rockies, honestly. So
Mm-hmm. No, Brooklyn Juice. I didn't hear them bash me. I don't watch them. They're not worth watching. So they can bash all they want. That means I'm in their head. Like this, see this? I go like that. Brush it off. And
yeah,
keep it moving, Brooklyn Juice. Keep it moving. I'm here with my dude right here, NFE. That's all that matters. No need
That's
to.
right.
No need to be, stressing about the JV guys. Mm-mm, you know.
And
But yeah, I
and,
mean, this
and
could be.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
I
sorry.
was, I was going to respond to James. It could be a very interesting deadline, and I could see this could be an interesting month and a half leading up to the deadline. Like these trades could just keep happening every couple of weeks. Like we could have a very busy like 2 months, and we really could. I mean, I didn't expect the Arias trade at all. So you never know. You never know. Brock Blackburn might get moved like a month into too early. Like I have no idea. You know, we'll
What's
see.
up, D? Demon D was saying what's up, so I was just responding to him.
Demon D's in his ass.
What's up,
That's right.
Demon?
No, I've never collabed with them, Brooklyn Juice. I never collab with them. I don't
I
even know
never.
what you're talking about. So I'm not even. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Brooklyn Juice. No. But yeah, I mean, Ken, I would agree too. The Diamondbacks saying they have Merrill Kelly's on the IL, one of their starters. They've got Eduardo Rodriguez. They've got Monty. They've got who's their ace? What's his name? Zach Gallen. They have.
Gallon.
They got a good rotation there. They really do. And like I didn't realize Erod was on the IL too. But they've got Corbin Carroll. They've got a young, dynamic offense. Like they added Jock Peterson. Like they're pretty good. They're pretty good. You know, you know what I mean. Now, and they're getting Paul Sewald back too. They're getting just like the Yankees are getting reinforcements. The Diamondbacks are getting reinforcements, and it's sometimes that's what a team needs to put them over the top and really give them a shot in the arm that they need. Like I think the Yankees are going to get a shot in the arm when some of our reinforcements come back. And it's to me it's good because they're already playing well. The Diamondbacks are not really playing well, so they could definitely use that shot in the arm. Um, you know what I mean? So I hear you, Brooklyn Juice, man. They do what? Don't act like you know something. Scamming viewers out of money to go on trips. What? Who does that? They actually do this? Scamming viewers out of money. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, man. We don't do that here, man.
Oh,
No. Yeah, exactly, NFA. Yeah. Yeah.
I think, man, I think it's time to bust open the mats.
Yeah, no kidding.
I got done.
Seriously.
I got done doing 100 kicks today, so I'm ready.
Nice. I did my kicks this morning. I did my fronts, my rounds, my
Yeah,
spinning back, my 360 jump spinning round, 360
fantastic.
wheel, my side kicks, my axe kicks, my crescent kicks. Um, like just back and forth each side, and so on and so forth. I just keep doing a series, and in between the kicks, I'll do a set of 15 or 20 push-ups. So by the end of that, I'm doing I've done like 160 push-ups, and like so it adds up. It adds up, man. And by the
Yeah,
time I'm kicking it right now, I'm like dizzy as hell. So, but you know, it's
yeah.
it's it's worth it,
The,
man. I know the deal.
the 50 kicks that I did today with my left and my right. Uh, so the way I don't know if you ever seen the Thai guys do it, where it's like back to back to back to back to back to back to back without
Oh,
stopping. So that's exactly what I did. 50 in a row.
shuffle, shuffle feet, kick right, shuffle feet, kick left, shuffle feet, kick right, shuffle feet,
So
kick.
so 50 with one leg first,
Yep.
and then 50 on the next leg.
Low roundhouses.
Body,
Body.
body,
Okay.
yeah, to the body. So the hips and shoulders are turning, the legs are just moving. So I'm not stopping. So I did it all in one shot. I'm like, dude, okay. I was like, my conditioning, all right, I like it.
Were you doing all roundhouses?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude. It's not. I love when you do roundhouses and I fully pivot the kick. Like to me, when I'm kicking good roundhouses, you're looking at my heel only with the bottom foot, the non-kicking foot. You're looking completely at the back part of my foot. and that's
Mhm.
when I fully get that whip and the kick.
Yeah.
So, and that to me is it excites me when I do that and I feel good doing it. So
Yeah, one day, man, one day we gotta find a way to hold pads for each other. I think that'd be awesome.
dude, that's one of the things I love the most is holding the body shields.
Yeah,
Um, you
those
know,
kicks.
kicking the tie bags, and I for the most part I do like my strongest kick is the side kick, um, and a stepping side kick or shuffle side kick. But roundhouse is my quickest. I love that kick, and I generally keep the roundhouse from like the ribs down. I generally don't like to go high. I can go high, but I don't like to go high because people have good hands. They can catch a roundhouse kick and take you down. So
Yeah.
um,
I I'm gonna humble brag a little bit here, but I was sparring a guy that was 6'6", and I had kicked him twice,
mm.
and he
Did
was
he have length? Did he have length with the legs?
oh he's a tall dude, he's kind of a thicker guy, like he was a thicker dude, but I was able to get up there with because he towers over me, but I was able to get up there. I was like, whoa, I didn't know I could kick that high. I'm like, well, let's make that's cool.
Sparring Alistair Overeem over there, dude.
What was that?
Sparring Alistair Overeem, man. That
Shoot. Yeah, I mean, he could be Alistair Overeem. He's a heavyweight for sure.
guy is huge, Overeem.
Yeah, I know.
God.
He's a big man for sure.
And he hits like a motherfucker. So he hits hard, man. Yeah, I
Oh,
know. I know he's full of juice, but like I remember when he fought against Antonio Silva, when he fought against Brock Lesnar, like that kidney shot he gave Brock Lesnar. If you see that fight,
hmm
he just went right down, man. Like you can't if you get kicked in a sweet spot in the kidney, there's no way you're gonna go right down. So that's when I was watching Bernard Hopkins fight Oscar De La Hoya, he knocked him down with a body shot.
yeah,
He knocked him down with a body shot in the ribs, man, and a kidney shot. So
hundred
that's the
percent.
shot that I love, man. The freaking body shot, man.
Oh,
Uh,
body shots, bro. Like my boxing coach at my boxing gym. He is all about the body shots.
dude,
He focuses a lot on the body shots, and why not?
that's how Gervonta Davis knocked out Ryan Garcia. Body
Yeah.
shot.
And look at Canelo. That's like one of his specialties.
Yeah, yeah. I like body shots, man. I like the hook, like right hand hook to the just to the gut or to the kidneys. That's one of the
Yeah.
things I protect my protect here. I'll go even lower. I'll do a roundhouse kick, low to the legs, and go right into a hook. Like I do
hmm
boom, boom, and do it just like a double whammy. So
Yeah. No, those
yeah,
body shots, man. You do that for 4 or 5 rounds to an opponent, they're gonna get tired. They're gonna get so worn down. The body shots are very underrated. I
you're
like
gonna
I
yeah,
try to explain that to like my students when I teach them because I'll show them body shots because I tell them all the time. I was like, we're so focused on the face, which hey, look, punching somebody in the face is a great feeling.
sure,
You really want to wear somebody down, go to the body.
yeah, yeah. Make him pee blood for a week. Yeah, huh,
Yeah.
so body shots suck. They hurt. They hurt,
Yeah.
man. So,
And sorry to the chat. Sometimes we we go
our
on the
apologies.
tangent on fighting.
Our apologies.
Yeah.
But speaking of body shots, that's what the Yankees did to Verlander today.
Yeah.
They gave
Right.
him cross after cross,
Yeah.
straight, uppercut, everything.
Kept going to the liver, the sweet
Yeah,
spot.
yeah. They did the Zohan, the smell it, smell it, now take it with the foot. That's what they did, man. Oh God, here's Sunil. Here we go. Promoting Cobra Kai season 6.
Nah, we're
Yeah,
supporting ourselves here, Sunil. So anybody who wants privates, come see myself or Jason.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, the Cobra Kai guys. The Cobra Kai wasn't not ready for us yet. No. Yeah, exactly, Buckeye. Make it hard to breathe. Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes. That's yes. Body, yeah, like, yeah, yeah. I mean, George Foreman is like it looked like you're getting hit by the Amtrak. It just she threw these thunder punches. So
Yeah, Foreman, God, when that guy was in his prime, holy smokes.
Oh, yeah. It's brutal.
And
Brutal.
Addison is I don't want to get hit by Mike.
No. And Mike is 50, 57?
Yeah,
I
give or
don't want
take.
I don't
I'm
wanna get
good.
either. Mm.
Yep, nope.
That dude can move, man, Mike Tyson. My God, if any of you folks in the chat have seen Mike Tyson sparring now and training now at 57, go look. It looks like he's 25. So
Yeah.
speed and his techniques are tight. Everything is just man. If he gets a hold of Logan Paul, he's gonna clobber this guy.
You still rolling these days, man? Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, yeah. I started easing back into rolling again. So I was doing a lot of drilling first. Um,
Mhm.
and then started ease back into rolling. I've done the most I've done recently was 5 rounds of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So um,
There's yeah.
there's a brown belt guy that I roll with, and he's also like a kung fu black belt too. So and he's also 240 pounds, so he's got 70 pounds on me. So I like to roll with people like that
Yeah.
because when
Doubt.
they mount me, they suffocate me. So I rather be hard to get out of. So
Yeah, there's this kid that trains with us and he's like a 3 or 4 stripe blue belt. I call him a kid, but he's not a kid. He's like 25, 26 years old. And he wrestled in high school. And his wrestling is really good. He's got some strong freaking grips. And I was talking with him the other day. I was like, bro, like, I go up, there's some strong guys in here, but I tell him, but I say, dude, you have like the strongest grip out of everybody, you know? And he tells me, he's like, yeah, but he's like, you're so hard to take down. I was like, funny thing is, I've never wrestled in my life, but I was like, your grips are hard to break, man.
yeah, these wrestlers they're tough
They're deadly,
animal
man.
to deal with. They're a tough animal to deal with, man. They really
Hmm.
are. So, and to their credit, man, to their credit, I learn when I roll with them. It makes me better, and
Hmm.
I can't wrestle better than they can, but like you can figure something out. So you learn different dynamics, you learn different attacks, different angles, different a lot of different things.
Hmm.
These guys are masters at taking people down and keeping people down. So
Yeah.
no wonder a lot of the good MMA people have wrestling backgrounds. So
Yeah, no, even, but on the mats, especially when I'm rolling though, I do make sure that I'm a pain in the butt for
oh yeah,
anybody because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make life hard.
yeah, yeah, heck yeah, man. That's the same. Yeah, man. It's just I'm gonna just be annoying. I'm gonna be like the kid trying to get me. I do the same thing, and I want them to become impatient and make a mistake, and all of a sudden you're caught in something like shit. How did I get myself in this? Because
Yeah,
you made a mistake.
looks like
So
we
you
got
know.
some a special visitor,
Oh, here we go. Yeah, yeah.
bro. Like
Who's
we're not here talking about them. Like, why
not
are you
talking
here?
about them?
Yeah, why are you here then?
Why are you here? Yeah, John. Exactly.
Yeah, hang out with
In
them, dude.
many ways, go right ahead.
Yeah, you're free to
Nobody's
you're free
hating
to
on
hang.
them. We aren't even mentioning them. We're not mentioning them at all. So jealous? You got jealous? No, I don't think so, Chief John. The fact that you're on here doing that, I think it's the other way around, homie. So the other way around, brother. But Jack psychic him out of here. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, what did somebody just sent me? The Yankees. Somebody put a. Where was it? Yeah, well, Stephen B. Yeah, the Yankees approach. Oops, what am I saying? There it is. The Yankees approach was perfectly executed against Ray. It was. They were
Mm-hmm.
patient. They waited for their opportunities. They struck hard. They hit him hard. He's a power pitcher. They beat him with power today, and and they beat him with small ball too, combined with power. So can't beat. It's I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. I'll take that all day. And the guy they have tomorrow has like an ADRA.
Yeah,
So
to be able to beat him, no problem.
yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's just I hope so. I hope it's not one of these situations where a guy comes in with ADRA and throws like Sandy Koufax against the Yankees. So I hope that they build off what they did tonight and attack this guy. So we have Rodon on the mound tomorrow. So I hope he rebounds off his last start. I mean, he had a clunker last time against the Orioles. It happens. Other than that, he's had a pretty good season. So I hope
I'm
that
not.
he continues to build.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Rodon. I'll be honest with you. I am not worried about Rodon. I think Rodon's gonna be fine.
Me too. I think he's gonna be fine too. So and he's throwing 98, 99 miles an hour. His velocity is fine. His pitch location's fine. He got hit hard last time, just like Verlander got hit hard tonight.
Yeah,
I I think whoever he pitches against next time will probably be much better, Verlander. I expect kind of the same type of rebound from Rodon. That's what good pitchers do.
mm-hmm.
Make adjustments and they come back stronger than next time. So,
Yeah.
you know, stu- Eunice, studio quality, freshly done studio quality. Oh, really? With dolls in the background? Right.
Jason. Yeah.
Basement. Yeah. Yeah. Might want to go tell them to get better at what they do. Okay. Take a hike, John. Bounce
But
him.
did you see that Oswald Peraza played his game in a single A in Tampa?
I haven't seen it. I mean, I know that he started his rehab today in single A. How did
Yeah.
he do?
I'm not sure how he did, but it was in. I just read that earlier today. It made me happy, so I was just like, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Yankees are gonna do with him. Honestly, I mean, no idea.
I don't either, in all honesty. I, he's kind of fallen down on the depth chart to me. Like
Unfortunately,
Gary's is ahead of him, like some of these other guys are ahead of him. So I hope he gets opportunities, and at the very least, builds trade value. So if they move him, they get something back for him. But he's a good player. He's a good kid. I hope he does get an opportunity here. So honestly,
yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Yankees do with him and DJ too. Like, we don't even know when DJ is supposed to be
I,
back.
like I was saying this earlier, what roster move are they going to make for DJ?
I could see them moving on from Jahmai Jones.
Maybe Jemai Jones.
Yeah, I could see them moving on from Jahmai Jones to make room for DJ.
Yeah.
But I don't. A lot of there's a lot of folks that hate on DJ, but I don't think they still don't realize that DJ still brings some value to this team.
He's got value. Yeah, he does have good value.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I know
go
he's
ahead.
like 6. Yeah, what's up?
No, go ahead.
No, I
Go
was just
ahead.
saying, I know he's 36 and he's on the other side of 30. I know he can't run. He's not going to be that 300 hitter that he once was. That's fine. The thing is, his defense is missing, and if he could hit between 250 to 270, I'll take that all day.
Me too. And Chris, question here: if you could make one move for the Yankees, what would you do to pick? I proposed a trade earlier today, to the Rangers for a guy Ezekiel Duran. He's a utility player, plays infield and outfield, multiple infield positions. He's 24 years old. He's actually a guy that we sent to Texas for Joey Gallo, okay, who turned into Clayton Beater. But he's got versatility, and the reason why I proposed him in a trade is because he's one of the fastest players in baseball. And one of our biggest problems is we hit into too many double plays. So I want
Mm.
somebody who's going to be very hard to double up. So, and he would provide that value for the Yankees and the ability to play multiple positions. So that is a guy, Chris, off the top of my head, I was looking at what's the Yankees' one of the biggest problems. We talked about that with Hector earlier, getting into double plays, right? And what do they need? They need speed. They need something that's going to negate that. And then Ezekiel Duran, there's other guys in the league, but they're not going to trade for Ellie De La Cruz or one of these guys. So Ezekiel Duran, I think, is gettable. and I proposed like Yoendris Gomez and Jared Serna, who was like their 17 and 18 prospect or something like that for him. He's 24 years old. He's got 5 years of control. He also plays second base, so he can replace Gleyber Torres as an option too.
Yeah.
Somebody like that, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, if you could make one move, what would it be?
Man, if me, honestly, I don't know, man. Who do you? That's the thing. I don't know. Like now, I'm going back and forth on this. I'm the only thing I could say is, I could see the Yankees going after pitching. That never hurts to have too much pitching.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't even like. I think it's too early to know who's going to be available. Like we hear like the White Sox are going to move some of their pitchers. We're hearing Paul Blackburn, but we don't know if the A's are going to make him available. Paul Blackburn, like
Yeah.
one of the Mariners pitchers and the Yankees were linked to one of them. Like I have no idea, no idea. So, and yeah, yes, yes. We're doing. Aren't we accused of doing exactly this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you and I are accused of a lot of things there, Jason.
Yeah.
Apparently we don't listen to other people's opinions, and if they don't, their opinions don't align with ours, then we ignore them.
Bragging about our connections.
Yeah.
What connections?
Yeah. I've had somebody actually say, who are your connections? I said, I don't have any connections with the Yankees in the front office.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys, man. Well, you're entitled to your opinion, John Boney. Why don't you go watch them? And the
Yeah, why
best
are you watching your time here, dude? I mean, I
they
don't know.
spend an awful lot of time. They spend an awful lot of time trashing other people. If you think that's the best, then go enjoy that. Go enjoy that. It's out of disgrace trade for Alex Manoah. God. Oh man. I don't know. It's funny. We're not even mentioning these guys. So, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, at least they could have 3 playoff teams. The Orioles, the Yankees, and probably the Rays.
The Rays?
Probably the
Yeah.
Rays. Probably, I would say the Rays. But I mean, they're a team that could lose half the team and still be good. So like, they're just well run. I don't think the Blue Jays are gonna be that good. I think the Red Sox are gonna be that good. So I think you're right. It could be those 3 teams. I really do. But we'll see. It's still early. It's 100. What's the Yankees' record now? Let me see.
What are they, 24 and 13 now?
24 and 13?
They should be 11 games over 500, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. Standings. 24 and 13. So that's 37 games. So they got 125 games left in the season. So it's still early, but.
Did the Orioles lose? Because I think last
Orioles
I checked,
lost tonight.
3-0.
The Orioles lost tonight. The Red Sox lost tonight, and the Jays lost tonight. So the Yankees are tied for first again.
Let's go.
So they're tied for first again. So that's fantastic. 24 and 13, man. I'll take it. 11 games over 500, baby. I love it. Love it. No. But I did, and this is without Cole. This is without DJ. This is without Judge really hitting a lot, right? This is without, a lot of other guys clicking on cylinders yet. So, like, when we're at full strength, I think we're going to be pretty darn good team.
Yeah, you got to wonder what their record was on this date a season ago. Because they're 24 and 13 now, 11 games over 500. They didn't have a record. I mean, their record was, I'm sure, not great this time last year.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Yankees, let's see. Let's see if we can find that out. The Orioles lost to the Nationals 3-0 today. To the Nationals. Yankees record, what's today's date? May 6th?
May 6th. No, May 7th. May 7th.
May 7th, 2023. The Yankees were box score May 7th. The Yankees. Where's the record at? The Yankees were 18-17.
There you
The
go.
Rays were 28-7. So there it is. They were one game over 500. Now we're 11 over 500. So I'll take that.
That's progress, in my opinion.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Yeah. I'm happy with where the Yankees are at right now. I really am. And I hope we don't have a situation where we lose players for 50 games and 60 games like we did last year. We lost 2 pitchers last year for 3 months. We lost 2 hitters for 60 games. So I hope that doesn't happen this year. So I hope that they continue to just be healthy and be smart. And anything else that comes out with that, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, the injuries. It was such a cancer to that team last year.
Oh God, yeah. Why is there a red line and grayed out text for my post? What post, Ken? Red line? Let me take a look here. Which post, Ken? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it, Ken. I'm not sure, my friend. The Diamondbacks will be okay. That's the last post I see from you. This is the last post I'm seeing right here. They need starting pitcher. We talked about that one. That's the last post I see from you, Ken. I don't see anything beyond that right now. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this is a good problem. Yeah, exactly, Michael. They have a good problem, depth.
Yeah.
It makes it harder to make some decisions. That's okay. That's okay. You know? So, yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, well, I mean, this is partly the Soto and Verdugo effect. And I mean, I would add Stroman to that too. These 3 guys, I mean, have really done a lot for the Yankees this year. They brought swag, they brought energy, they brought, attitude. They've really helped improve this team. I'm really happy that we have these guys. I really am. No, Dev.
What's up, Dev?
What's up, Dev? Dev is in the house. But yeah, I mean, well, yeah, exactly, Edwin, too. It's a different vibe from last year's team. A lot of folks have been saying recently after an ugly loss, it reminds them of the 2023 team, but like, it reminds me after a win like this that they're not like 2023. So like when they have ugly losses, they have great wins too to complement that. And last year we'd lose 15 out of 20, and like it'd feel like inevitable, like this team was just gonna not be great. So I don't get that feeling this year. I don't know about you, NFU. I don't get that feeling. I
I'm
feel
not. I going into this season, I was like, this is going to be a different team. I
yeah,
mean, yeah. I think right now, look, as of right now, I think the Yankees' biggest struggle, I would say it's their bats, although their bats have been playing better.
yeah.
But the one team that they really need to play well against is the Orioles.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, 3 out of 4 the first time around wasn't great.
Yeah,
Orioles beat them with some good pitching. Orioles had some good pitching. So, and
really did.
we beat their ace. We didn't beat their other guys. So, but we got to do more than that. So, I don't know when the Yankees are going to play them again, but at that point, like, hopefully the Yankees will make some adjustments and play them differently next time.
Yeah, they're gonna play the Orioles again. I actually looked at the schedule. It won't be till next month.
Okay. So we got a little time.
We got a
And
lot of time.
maybe we'll have Cole back by then. We'll have DJ back. We'll have some more guys, some more relievers
Yeah.
back. But it'll be a stronger team. It'll be a stronger team. And like when they played with Orioles, they didn't have Jackson Holiday. So and John Means, like they were missing some guys too. So they're going to be a formidable team too. So I'm not putting anything past the Orioles just yet. I would not do that. So I think it's going to be right down to the wire. Yankees,
Hmm.
Orioles. I think it's going to right down this whole season. I think it's just. I think it's going to be between the two of those two teams. Like with the Rays probably pretty close behind, but those teams are. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean the as far as who finishes at the top of the division, it's going to be either the Orioles or the Yankees. It's going to be a tight race between those
yeah.
two teams.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, John, dude. You know, you talking to nobody here, dude. You coming here on behalf? Are they asking you to do? Are you one of them? Are you trolling for them? Nobody's talking about you guys. Nobody cares. Okay. So like you keep saying this stuff. It's like, do you need an ego stroke all night, all day? Is that what you guys do? You know, they and make more money. Make more money. There's like seven of them, right? It's me. So, John, you're wasting your time, dude.
Let them make their money, dude. Like, what seems to be the issue here?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Just let them make their money,
Yeah,
whatever they need to do.
and how does making money make them better?
Yeah,
The fact
you
that
make money because it doesn't sound like you are there, dude.
yeah, like you guys sound an awful lot like a couple immature kids over there. You need to come and troll other people. Like we have other things to do. We have better things to do with our time. So, in Texas, you're right. The Yankees beating bad teams is a must. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and and you blocked them. All right, I appreciate you. Who's saying their tools are fakes? I never said that. I didn't say that. What planet are you living on, dude? Real talk with big money. Is that why they have to ask people for money to send them on trips? What's big money? Come on, you're wasting your time, dude. Making millions, making mil. Okay. Oh, good lord. Good luck convincing any person with a brain that that's true. So, dude,
Yeah.
come on,
Okay.
get out of here. Yeah, you're spending an awful lot of you're spending an awful lot of time on this channel talking about them for one reason. We're not talking about them. I didn't mention anybody's name.
Yeah, and I don't know those guys. I only know one person from there, and that's Dane Huber.
Thousands one live stream. Really, John, like, dude, you're wasting your time, dude. You're wasting your time. Okay, this is
Yeah,
late night after a
why are
game.
you,
You
John? I
know,
have to ask why are you here?
yeah,
I'm just wondering, dude. Like, if you're that happy with them, go hang out with them, dude. Nobody's holding you back. Go for it.
hating on hating on them. We don't. I don't even talk about them.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? More big money than you. Okay, whatever you say, John. Okay, whatever you say, dude. Whatever you say. Yeah, yeah, I know exactly. Sunil. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about baseball. We were talking about fighting before, and
Yeah.
you're bringing up this guy. Who cares? Who cares? I didn't say he had a fake Italian accent, John. What are you talking about? What planet are you living on, dude? You okay? Dude. I think we might have lost that fee. It's all right. I'm handling myself, John. You're nobody. None of you guys are pose a threat. None of you. So yeah, it's a troll. It's a sad troll. It's a sad troll. Yeah,
Sorry about that. I
there
don't know
he
what
is.
happened.
No, it's all good, man. We're happening earlier. Like we were on Hector's stream, it kept getting booted, man. So you know, yeah. That's just be respectful. Like we don't go. We get all that manscape, all that manscape cash. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Be respectful. We don't go on their channel and troll them. So yeah, big. Yeah, he is, John. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you gotta get a life. I tell you what, we'll just block you.
Yeah.
See you later, loser. Yeah, he's blocked, gang. Sorry about that. It's amazing how we keep getting trolls from the same channel that we don't even talk about. You know? Yeah, it's great. Texas, you're a legend, dude. And Sunil, you're a legend. Both of you guys. You both guys are legends. I swear. So our apologies. We had some fun with the JV gang. So
Jason, let me close this out and come back just because I don't know, the sound is kind of coming a little funny from your
that's all
end. I
right.
don't know if it's from your end or if it's my phone, but the
I'm
sound is a
gonna
little.
I'm gonna wrap it up anyway because I'm going an hour and a half anyway. So um I will wrap it up because I got to get some sleep too. So
All right.
I'm gonna go take a shower. I haven't even showered yet. It's been a long day. I gotta
Yeah.
go. Up.
Hold on. Give me let me try and refresh this. Hold on.
You sound good. You sound good. So over under on wins, Chris. I'm gonna say 15 for Rodon. I'm gonna say 15. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Good. All right. The
Yeah.
sound is a lot better from your end. I don't know what happened. I had to refresh it real quick.
Look at him. He might have come back as a different name here. Oh God.
Let me see.
The fact that you have to come back on here and keep saying that proves that they're not. Okay. Proves that
Who's
they're not.
Sam?
He's probably the same guy that just got blocked. He's coming on a different name now, like they do all the time. So it's like they do all the time, you know. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get. That's what they do. They come on, they get blocked, and they come under a different alias, and they try to pull the same thing. So you sound easily with a fake New York accent. Ken's joining the party too, man. Oh my gosh, dude! I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Sunil's a made man too. Dude. We got made men in Texas. We got the whole faction here. Couple regimes everywhere in Texas, man. Texas is holding a fort down. Okay? Shout out to Texas, man. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to the Rockies, man. Colorado, baby.
Let's go.
That's where my man is from right here. Yeah?
Yeah. Been living here for over 20 years, but
Represent,
native,
baby.
yeah, New Yorker though, born and raised.
That's right, man. That's right. I'm telling you, Colorado's been one of my favorite states to go to. One of my favorite states to visit. I used to go 10 weeks in the summer to Boulder
Yeah.
for 3 years in a row and do altitude training. So it's fantastic. Tomorrow's game, Jonathan, is tomorrow 7:05 p.m.
It's the same time.
Mm.
Thursday's game is going to be at 5.
Is it really? Okay,
That one's going to be a little bit earlier.
even better.
Yeah.
Better. That's cool.
No, no, Colorado, it's a great state. I mean, the thing is, it's like I've wondered like if I would ever move to another state, and it's like maybe, but it's just so hard to move from here.
Look, it's beautiful there.
It really is.
And like It's one of the healthiest states too in the country. So there's a lot of good things going on there from Colorado, man. There's a lot of good things going on. So I can't blame you for not wanting to leave there. It's like it's awesome. Boulder. I mean, there's so many different places. When I was training in Boulder, and then we spent some time in Lodo, lower downtown, like
Mm-hmm.
um,
Did you ever
Crested
go
Butte.
to Garden of the God?
Mm, it doesn't ring a bell. What is that?
No. It's basically it's these. It's basically like it's a big tourist site. It's in the Colorado Springs, and it's basically mountains, like
Right.
just not but you can like kind of climb around. They're like these red mountains. I mean, you could search it up, dude. It's a pretty cool place.
Garden of the God.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. I I Crested Butte's beautiful too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a lot of places that are so nice in Texas and Colorado, man. It's, it's and I miss going there for 10. And I needed a couple of weeks to adjust to altitude too. So like I really did, running wise. So
That's why I love training out here too. You get so used to the altitude that
yeah,
you go to a lower elevation place, you're gonna do just fine.
it opens up your lungs differently. Like you
Mm-hmm.
know, you working hard with that with the lung capacity and expanding your lung capacity with the air so thin. So like when you roll, especially too, that's when you can really really see the benefits from it. Chris Schmidt, thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the super chat, my friend. You agree with Let's Go Yankees sweep today. Man, if we swept the Astros, it would be awesome. That'd be two straight sweeps. Like we're 5-0 against the Astros this year alone so far. That's a heck of a start for the Yankees.
Hey, Ken's comment here is funny. Um,
How can it be
they
that
have the
great?
Broncos, Rockies, and Nuggets.
All
I
right,
mean,
that's fair, and the Avalanche. That's a fair point. Fair.
yeah. I mean, the Nuggets are down 2. The Rockies stink. The Broncos. I mean, who knows what's going to happen with them?
Who,
Um.
who's going to replace Russell Wilson at quarterback?
Oh God, what was that dude's name?
They
They
draft
had
somebody?
somebody, huh?
Did they draft a quarterback?
I have to look back, go back and look there, Jason. I'm not sure.
Oh no.
I think they have a quarterback. I just forgot his name. Um, the Avalanche are a good team, and as far as beer or alcohol goes, I don't drink, so I'm
Yeah,
not my thing.
I rarely.
But
Drink, so
yeah, I'll tell you what though, Broncos games, I've been to a couple of them. They're a lot of fun, and fans are wild. Broncos fans are like very passionate.
good, good.
Yeah, yeah, like
You know?
they do love their football out here.
Yeah, man. Can't. Oh, Bo Nix. That's right.
Bonix,
Mm,
yeah,
from Oregon. They drafted him. That's right.
that's
As in
yeah,
the first
okay.
round. He's one of the. They drafted 6 quarterbacks in the first 12 picks in the first round of the NFL draft. In complete insanity. Slim, thank you so much, man. Enjoy your city boy. I appreciate that. And if he brings the same voice of reason too, calm, cool, and collected, baby. Calm,
Mhm.
collected, man. That's how
Yeah,
we
I'm
roll.
too calm to be a sports fan.
me too, man. Me too.
Yeah. But you get me watching a fight and get me seeing a knockout, I will get up, jump off my couch, and be like, "Oh!" You know?
Yeah, dude, Jack, man. That's how we do it, man. You know, that's how we do it, man. It's just like that, man. Yeah, Bo Nix. I mean, dude. I mean, I feel bad for the Broncos because they're eating like 98% of Russell Wilson's contract for the
Yeah.
freaking Steelers. So like, but
But so I was gonna say, Ken, I don't know if that comment was geared towards me about the Colorado teams, but I'm New York teams all the way, man.
yeah,
So New York teams are they're my primary, and they're my primary teams,
didn't the,
100%. I mean, huh?
didn't the Nuggets win an NBA title a few years ago?
Last year,
Last year, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
and the year before that, the Avs won the Stanley Cup.
that's right. That's right.
So, it's been a couple of good years for Colorado.
Yeah, they got some good sports teams, and
Yeah,
look. I think the Broncos will be back. Like, you know,
one day.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be hard to keep them down. Like, they have Peyton Manning kind of affiliated with them too, don't they? To a degree. So, I think they're gonna be fine. I think they're gonna be
Yeah, yeah. And Texas Buckeye, good for you, man.
Texas, man. What? Kudos,
Good for
kudos,
you. Yeah, good for
kudos.
you.
Man. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. You don't need it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. I don't really partake in it either. So,
I don't. Dude. Like I have a friend in New York, and he straight up tells his friends, he's like, guys, I have tried to get him to drink, he won't do it.
yeah, I mean,
Trust me.
like, on occasion, I'll have a glass of wine with my wife, but like, aside from that, I mean, like, I can count on my hand the amount of drinks I've had in a year. Like, 5, maybe if that's like basically one every 10 weeks, one glass. Like, I don't do
Hmm.
shots after shots after shot. Like, I don't do that. So
Yeah,
my wife and I don't really drink. So I'd rather eat than drink.
yeah,
Like, rather eat good food. So, you know, do any
yeah.
Danny Garcia, the
I know
boxer,
Danny Garcia.
Chris, and if he knows him,
I know Danny Garcia. What about him, Chris? And Ken, you're, you know what? The Chiefs can have the AFC West. My team is not in the AFC West, so I have no problems with any teams in the AFC West. But the Broncos are not my primary team. You have to understand that. So the Chiefs can have it.
Ken,
I-
My Jets are coming after this the Chiefs this year.
and I am a big fan of Patrick Mahomes, though.
He's a good quarterback, man.
He's a great quarterback.
He's a
But I want to
fantastic.
know, yeah, I want to know Chris Schmidt's thing about Danny Garcia. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Chris, what do you got? You have any questions for NFE about Danny Garcia? Chargers reshape their cornerback depth. Not sure how much rookies will play. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to know what Harbaugh's gonna. I would give him a year or two to see how he can shape the team the way he wants to shape them too. So,
Mm-hmm.
but they'll be formidable. I mean, they've got what's his name, Justin Herbert, already at the quarterback at the quarter. So anything beyond that, I think Harbaugh's going to be okay, and the Chargers going to be okay. So, but watch out for my Jets. We're only like 20 guys away from being good. All right, we'll, we'll sleep on my
Yeah,
boys.
and I'm a Giants fan, so I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting anything big.
They actually signed like 6 offensive linemen this offseason. I don't know if they're the right ones, but and their first round draft pick was an offensive tackle. So I'm not saying they fixed their offensive line, but they addressed it. I can't say fixed when it comes to the Jets. So but they could get
Yeah,
10 guys and they could still suck for all we know. So and man, like it's not going to matter if Aaron Rodgers doesn't play, and Aaron Rodgers is crazy already. So I don't know
yeah,
what to expect from the Jets. I honestly don't know what to expect, Ken.
yeah. The
Don't
Giants, I'm not expecting anything. Although, I mean, they need a new quarterback, as far as I'm concerned. You
heck
know,
yeah, Giants. You said Giants?
Giants. Yeah,
Yeah, Daniel Jones. Like,
he's not the answer.
did they? They didn't draft a developmental quarterback, did they? I don't
Draft
think so.
two,
They didn't draft a quarterback at all in the draft, right? The
not in the
Giants.
first round. No, they
No, they
got
got
a wide receiver,
yeah, they got that guy from
Malik
LSU.
Neighbors, I think is his name.
Yep, and
Yeah.
they lost Tyrod Taylor to he signed with the freaking Jets. So I don't even know who Daniel Jones' backup is.
Um.
Tommy
Wow.
DeVito.
You got DeVito, and there was this one other dude. Why am I drawing a blank on these names? Man, I didn't even get hit tonight. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah. Damn, Sunil. I need a whole Cobra Kai roster on each for them to win the Super Bowl. We need 2 Cobra Kai rosters in the Jets, man. Like I need to go get Sheen Falco and then the boys from the replacements too. Like, I don't know. I don't know. You know? Yeah, I think the Bills are gonna do fine too, Buckeye. As long as they have Josh Allen, he could throw to high schoolers and he'll do fine. I think he'll be fine. So, you know what I mean?
Oh, Chris Schmidt's saying about this about Danny Garcia. He's saying I'm working with a promotion company that will involve him for other events in Atlantic City and other places. Oh, that's pretty cool, Chris.
Very cool.
He's talking about Danny Garcia. That's cool, man.
Giants have a kid who lives with his parents. I think that's Tommy DeVito, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's DeVito.
Yeah. He's good. That kid. He's good. Yeah, probably. Them, the Dolphins, like it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in the AFC. Even the Patriots, they got a new quarterback too. So it's gonna be interesting. The AFC East. You know. Chiefs are gonna be fine. Niners are gonna be good. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see what happens. Your Gronkowski comments. So yeah. Gronkowski predicts Dallas will win it this year. But then again, I forgot to tell you who was correct. The other, oh, good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Centaurs down. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that yet, Michael Ryan. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna keep him up here and try to get him to right this ship. Honestly, like I would be surprised if they sent Gleyber Torres down. I really would. I don't know about you, NFE. I would be surprised if they sent him down.
I can't see. I don't see it.
Yeah, he he's shown glimpses recently. He has. So we need consistency from him. We really do. You know,
Facts.
and that's just get some semblance of consistency. We'll be all right. Yeah, Giants lost Saquon Barkley to the Eagles. They picked up a running back. They drafted a running back, I think.
They signed for one. They signed one. I think he was on the. He was on the Texans. I want to say.
Yeah, I think so too. And
Again, I'd have to look back and I'd go back and look. I've been so caught up with baseball that I forget what football moves went down.
yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, Karen Ryan. Oh God, Sunil man, improvement season. He got some lasting 60 seconds, Hunter. Are you gonna give him two? Are you gonna give him 8 plays this year instead of 4 plays? All right.
Yeah, and guess what? The Cowboys are going to go all the way this year.
Oh, shoot. Well, you can't send him down unless you volunteer like a bro. Damn, Ken. Well, like they sent Gleyber Torres down. Like, who's gonna replace him? Is it gonna be Oswaldo? Is it gonna be Birdie? Like, I don't know. People are saying we should trade for Jazz Chisholm, who plays second base sometimes too. Like, I understand that, but like, I think they really want it to work out with Gleyber Torres because if he's hitting, he's one of the guys that we need to hit to make this offense really click. So I'm really hoping that he just starts hitting consistently. I really do.
Hmm.
I, how much we don't know yet. I don't know. He has no options. He's going to be exactly David. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the year too. So this is not a good year to be not playing well. And again, like he's costing himself a lot of money, and I think he knows that. And he's in his own head. And I think he's trying to fight himself out of this hole that he's in. So, and I hope that yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I think he'll be fine. Ken, I do. When I don't know. But I know I think he'll be fine. Hopefully sooner than later. Hopefully sooner than later. So we'll see. We'll see. But let me let you all go again. I want to thank you all for coming on. Appreciate you, and I always appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yeah,
Love
thanks
it.
for the invite, man.
And
Love coming on here.
and love having you, bro. And again, thanks so much for being patient with the troll, the troll from the Storied Connections channel. So, but We need Torres. We're looking at. Yeah, well, he hits. I'll leave it at that. Him. It's like Judge and Stanton. When they're hitting well, they hit the opposite way. When Torres hits well, he hits opposite field. He does. So that's a good point. Thanks, Buckeye. That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
So, but have a great night, everybody. Seriously, peace and love. Hit the likes on the way out. Hit the sub if you haven't done that yet, gang. Appreciate all yous. NFE. I will see you tomorrow, brother. Have a great night.
My man.
Appreciate everybody. Family, 161 Mafia forever. Make sure, by the way, before we leave, that you subscribe to the Strike Zone too if you haven't done that yet. Okay. Remember the family one. We want to support him. We want to get him to 1,000 subs as quickly as we possibly can. We want to get my man over there up to that milestone. That's the next milestone we want to get him to. He's well deserving of it. So have a great night, everybody.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Okay. Buckeye, Dang, Consigliere, love all yous. See y'all tomorrow.